'09, it's a great class, man. You know, you got the best. You got Michael, you got Davis, you got Stockman, you got Jerry Sloan, you got Vision, and you know, it's opportunity, man. I know they've been waiting for this for a period of time, and now the day is here for it.
You obviously got to play against Michael a lot on the court. What was it about him that made him so special?
Determination, man, to win and be great. You know, you could see it in him. You know, I remember back when Mike was first year in pros. You know, he's just a great guy, man. You know, he got the attitude to be a great guy, determination, and the pride. You know, to be great. David's a great guy too. I love David, man. You know, he bring a lot of quickness, a lot of agility, a lot of idea. You know, these two guys, you just can't say too much about them because it's great guy, great individual guy. You know, they're great family guy. They're great person. And you know, playing with David, you know, I just love the way David played. He played hard, and he came to work every day. You know, David, he did basically the right things. You know, he very calm, he very balanced. He got a great mother, he got a great father. And when you be around here, you be around David, you want to respect David because he's a great guy. And I just love being around him because you know, most things he talked about is right. You know, he's a fun guy. And you know, you being around and watch him play, he's a fun guy. And I just love when I was playing with him because I was teaching him, he was teaching me.
What did he teach you?
Just be real about yourself. You know, just be real about yourself. And just be down low, and be humble about whatever you do.
What you said that David taught you? What did you teach him?
Well, you know, when I played with David, David taught me. You know, he just taught me just watching him. You know, how he carried himself, and the way he approached people, a way he showed people what he needed to do. And the way, you know, just the way he carries himself. I just watch him. You know, I said, well, this guy here, man, you know, he didn't have no attitude about nothing. He very laid back, you know, and I always just called David, you know, you the man of the team. And then one day David spoke to the team in San Antonio. I said, you know what, David? I said, you know, you's the guy, you know. I said, you's the man. I said, you know what? Everybody in this room here is the Indian. You the chief. So they got to follow you. I said, if you got to take 50 shots a game, you got to do it. Because when the talking come down to it, they'll talk about Mr. Robinson, not the rest of the Indian. So your thing is a big step. And that year, he won the MVP. And I was very happy for him.
Because you were on a great team in Philly in '83, and you guys dominated. How do you think a matchup of your team in '83 against the Jordan teams with Pippen and Grant and those guys, how would that game have been played?
Well, one thing you got to realize, you know, they had Cartwright, they had Micah, they had Scottie Pippen, they had Horace Grant. I'm trying to figure who the small forward was. Dennis
Rodman was there. Paxson was the guard. You know, Pippen was the small forward.
But our team gets there in a 7-game series. We would have won because they had two great players with Mike and Pittman, but we had a guy called Andrew Toney, Dr. J, Lilla Mo, Admiral, and Moses Malone. And we had a team that had a lot of fear not to lose. It's been a good matchup, but the difference would probably been Andrew Toney because he liked great matchup. Dr. J, and then me, and then we had a good defense team. And Admiral, you know, he did a lot of dirty work, so the edge would have been favored the 76ers. I know people probably believe that, but hey, the edge have been there because I probably had one of the best series all time. I probably had about 30 points and about 30 rebounds in that series, with Doc getting about 25 and about 10. But you know, the edge went to the 76ers.